How many spirits in the building besides the young man?
Yeah, there's something here. This is going to feel different if it doesn't already to you.
Are you not scared of the G words?
The G words?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh no, I'm like, I'm doing pretty good
peace,
so far.
You're at peace with them?
I'm at peace with them right now.
He's just kind of like stomping around. Rah, rah, rah. He's not saying anything.
We are going to, how do you say it? We're gonna look around for some ghosties. I recently met one of the new literal neighbors to the cottages. They actually bought the Fonda cottage next door, and they are, I actually have to wait, I'm trying to think what to call them, because is she a medium or are they ghost hunters? I'm not sure what the is there like a politically correct way to refer to ghost hunters? Is it bad to say ghost hunters? Should I say like ghost befrienders? Interpreters? So I'm not totally sure whether it's like a medium situation or a hunting one or a medium hunting situation, but very sweet couple, lovely neighbors, so excited to meet them, and they're actually going to be doing an investigation at the cottages for paranormal activity. So we'll see what they find.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, Nick. How you doing, bud? Good to see you, sweetie. I'm Regina Wolf. This is Matt Wolf. I do business as a paranormal investigator, a tarot card reader, a psychic, a medium. We've been investigating together probably about 15 years now, but I've been investigating since the late 1970s when I grew up in a haunted house. Who's the lady that's here? Can she speak? We go to all the big known haunted places like Trans-Allegheny, Mansfield, Moundsville,
Villisca Axe Murder House.
where we've gotten all kinds of evidence. So we know this stuff is real.
I'm very torn on the whole thing of ghosts, right? I'm not saying I do or don't believe in them, but that doesn't change the fact that when I'm there, I do get this very strong feeling of otherness, of the past, of what I'm not entirely sure. So I am curious to see, you know, how it goes and what they see.
We're going to set up some cameras now. Since the building doesn't have any power, we're going to set up basically all battery operated. We have a special camera that is night vision that can see, so that will absolutely pick anything up almost like it's daylight.
And spirit is like, they're spirits, right? Or entities. What is that? You can say, can you say ghosts, or is that like have a negative connotation?
You can say ghosts, but it's kind of like, I don't know, like a slang kind of a thing.
Well, it has certain connotations with it.
Right.
Yeah.
So spirits is a good word. Entities is an okay word.
God. It's really was like buy your own haunted house.
Tonight I brought my spirit box. If anybody's here, I'd like to talk to you. Just here to say hello. The spirit box quickly scans through radio stations to try to help give spirits a white noise to project on. You're sorry?
I kind of heard that one.
Hello, can you try a little bit harder?
I'm lost.
Why do you feel like you're lost?
I've not been in this one.
Yeah, there's something here. This is going to feel different. If it doesn't already to you, it will feel different.
This is intense.
There's a man at the top of the stairs, a young man peeking around the corner with dark hair. Yeah. Yeah, not saw him with my eyes. This is kind of hard to explain, but saw him, and he was maybe 1970s clothing kind of thing. The less of us there are, the braver they're going to be.
Okay.
So like 2 and 3. I'm downstairs, I'm right here. We'll put Veronica in there.
No, I'm right here now.
Oh, you're right here?
Veronica's like perfectly
All
fine,
Well,
right
you're
where she
in charge
is planted.
of Drew, then.
I got my feet planted on the floor. I'm not moving.
You and Matt go upstairs and pick 2 different rooms.
Okay.
But be aware, if something happens to somebody, you can, or if you hear something, you say, hey Nick, I hear something.
You said you heard something?
Yeah, I got a moan. Something went.
Like a very rough-voiced kind of person. But he's not really, he's just kind of like stomping around. Rah, rah, rah. He's not saying anything. I guess he has something he really wants to say.
Well, say it.
Because he is like, let's try this. Are you pleased with what's going on here and the renovations?
No, I'm getting little bits and pieces of voices back there. Can you try harder to speak with us? I think we'll have some good EVPs.
There's a man.
Yeah.
There's a man.
I just heard him twice.
He's very gruff voiced. He's very.
I think that's who gave me the moan a few minutes ago.
He's gonna find a wall he can stand up against. Hey guys, if you want to scare anybody, Drew's the guy.
He's like, what did I sign up for?
What was kind of interesting is we had a moment where our batteries on voice recorders, video cameras, your microphones, a flashlight, everything just died at the exact same time. And battery, you don't have 5 or 6 batteries die at the same time. So something was going on. Something was using the battery energy. There's most definitely a woman in there. And she likes Nick and she likes Patrick. For some reason, I think she really likes Patrick. I'm not sure why Patrick's special. Maybe you could tell us why. But she really likes Patrick. There's nothing here that's harmful or felt bad. I mean, nothing, you know, even though people were kind of freaked out for a moment, nobody got, you know, really scared or anything bad happened. So there's nothing bad here. Nick doesn't have any negative spirits, thank goodness. Because that would be a whole night I'd be spending up here.
My discovery of the night is that Patrick is a beloved figure around here. And I'm so grateful for Patrick. I'm just so grateful that my partner is appreciated by the entities.
100 days, 100 nights to know a man's heart. 100 days, 100 nights to know a man's heart. And a little more before he knows it's all.
One of the things that we did when we did the tree work is that we actually planted 11 new maple trees just to kind of get back some of the privacy that we want here. So what we're gonna do now is water some trees. So you gotta get the jug, you gotta put the jug in the truck, you've gotta fill the jug in the truck. Then you've got to take the truck and the jug with the water in the jug to the cottages and water half the trees with a garden hose attached to the thing. All right, get the thing here, pull the thing, and then you can unhook the thing so that you can access the other thing. Okay, so basically what this thing is doing is there are these little nipples, little squirting nipples, and they just sort of squirt slowly. And that's a tree bladder. Slowly squirting nipples. That's all you need to know. Ah! No! Stop! Okay. And so these are great because these will keep watering the tree for hours afterwards, and I mean, they could really even last the entire day. which is so great because it sort of just, they need that continuous watering. So now we just sit and wait, and we do this for half of them, and then we go back home and get more water and do it again. And you only need to do it like every other day, which is a lot of days. But you know, it's like reality. You know, it's like that, isn't there like a meme or something where it's like the Instagram thing versus reality? This is reality. One of the coolest things that we uncovered during all the tree work that we did a couple months ago was this sidewalk. So this was the original sidewalk to the DEFG cottage building. And it's actually, we want to put new cottages back in the same footprint. The thing is, when you look at this structure, the existing one, the historic one, it was meant to be part of a complex. That's how it was designed, that's how it was built. And so for us, I mean, you see this sidewalk here and it's just like crying out for, you know, built structures to sort of create that street face again and create what this was, which is sort of a little cottage court. The cool thing about the sidewalk to me is that it just, you can start to see it. You see where the new buildings would go. You see why they would be there, because that's where they always have been. One of the interesting things about this project is, you know, and to some degree, it may seem like we're proposing something that's completely crazy and unrealistic in a little rural town, right? Like, where are you going to find a little village of 500 people that are okay with the idea of a gay resort opening in the middle of downtown? And that's where I think Sharon Springs is a little different, because the thing is, I am not the first gay person to invest in that village or want to help that village. I'm not the first gay person, the first queer person. I'm not the second or the third. I don't even know what I am. I'm like the 20th at this point or something, you know? And it's actually that history and that foundation that makes this possible, because the foundation of inclusivity is already in place.
This is called tempering your chocolates. My name is Austin Jeton, and I bought a house here in 1993 and became eventually general manager of the American Hotel. And then in turn now have my shop Ostentatious, which I'm a certified chocolatier. As the years have gone through, we see more people come in, we see the town grow, the shops grow, the potential there, and it's continuing to grow. So from 1993 to 2025, some people will say not much has changed, but if you dig deep, it has.
My name is Michael. I've moved to Sharon Springs, New York to take over the American Hotel. It's right on Main Street in the center of Sharon Springs Village, and it has 9 rooms and a restaurant that seats about 70. My husband and I came here and visited Sharon Springs for the first time Memorial Day 2024. I knew after we left here the first day that there had to be some history, so my husband Marco was driving us 3.5 hours home back to New Jersey. It was just a day trip to explore, and so I sat in the passenger seat Googling and Zillowing, and what I discovered about Sharon Springs in my little bit of passenger seat R&D was that it had gone through a whole path of renaissances in the last 150 years. It seemed like there were peaks and waves of capacity that was reached here, and then also plummets of economic depression and abandonment. But I felt like, from what I saw, it was poised for an upswing renaissance, and I was trying to verify that. And What I found out was that there is significant investment coming into Sharon Springs. There are local people who are stomping the ground hard to get grants to make improvements to properties, to beautify the village, to provide services in the village. And I think that we just decided that the iron was hot enough to strike for us, and yeah.
Dave is grounding the rolls and they hang up, and we'll take them down tomorrow, and then we can start printing on them. I'm Steve Larson, and this is the Delphi paper hangings. Paper hangings is the old term for wallpaper. We block print historic patterns in the traditional manner, mainly patterns from 1740 to 1840. In 1999, we started Adelphi, and we've been in Sharon Springs since 2001. There was a lot of enthusiasm and activity then, and it's sort of ebbed and grown, and different projects kind of pop up and then they settle down, and some work and some don't. But there's definitely a forward motion, but it's just taking time. Hopefully the renovation of our building will be an inspiration for folks.
My name is Jim Grinchus. My husband and I, Norm, own 204 Main and the Nash in Sharon Springs. We have short-term accommodations, and we have a full-service restaurant here. We've been in Sharon Springs now for 18 years. There's been more deterioration. A lot of the buildings here could use a major overhaul and renovation, just in terms of cleaning up facades and such. To start with Main Street, and to start with the most obvious, and to do an investiture of money into those properties would only spawn further development, I feel. That being said, it also requires money. So it's that double-edged sword, It really is. Sometimes folks just have enough to put food on the table.
Byron Winston. The plan is to renovate this building and use it as a sort of summer home, a place of solace, a place where I can come and get away from everything else and just enjoy some time in nature.
This place, to me, felt like that this was a place where I thought I would find some healing, and I felt like it was a place that anyone could find a sense of healing.
I love the mountains, I love the topography. The people here are pretty friendly, and there's a really diverse group of individuals that are inhabiting the town.
There's been a major overhaul in the people in Sharon Springs lately. There was a whole infrastructure in Sharon Springs, which I guess you call it the old guard, of which I'm hesitantly feel like the older I get, the more I'm becoming part of that, because we've been here long enough.
I guess I'm part of the first group, as you may say, of people that came in, that put money into the community to help it grow, and then more came in, and the tree just got fatter, and then it eased in a little bit, but now it's getting fatter again, and that's the beauty of it.
There's been an influx of some new people in here lately, which has been really nice.
A lot of the buildings are old and falling apart, so it needs a lot of younger people with ideas and energy and patience, a lot of patience to come out here and try to help revive the town.
I think there's a new chapter facing the village that holds so much uncertainty and so many possibilities, good and bad. And I think it's that anxiety of not knowing what's going to happen that makes it all the more important to be involved and try to be a part of Sharon Springs as it grows and changes, which it will, and it does. This whole adventure has had so many unexpected twists and turns, and one of them is the new luxury Japanese resort going up across the street. Right now, the village is at a crossroads. It's at a turning point. And this project, the Hoshino project, is a huge part of that. It's going to be the first onsen style resort in the US, and that's a big deal. There is so much uncertainty, but also so much excitement. Again, Sharon Springs has been up and coming for 100 years, and different developers through history have tried to start things here. To some extent, this is no different than the past, but with this one, I think something's actually gonna happen. And I think it's big, and I think it's gonna make a big impact across the village.
This land is your land. This land is my land.
It is the week of the roof replacement. We have been trying to get here for a long time.
To the New York Island. From the redwood forest.
Definitely an extensive amount of damage, probably over 25 years of leaking.
Yeah, we're only like 3 decades too late.
I tell you, this land was made for you and